Edgar TV.
How do, and welcome back to Edgar TV. Now, as you may know, I do like to spend a bit of time on social media. I like the interaction, I like spending a bit of time on the groups, answering people's questions. And one of the questions I'm seeing come up quite regular is regarding drugs testing and darts. And do dart players have to go into drugs testing, and how does it work? So what better way to answer that than to do it in an Edgar TV episode? And the short answer to this is yes. It's a thumbs up here for Edgar TV, courtesy of Andrew Gilding. We are subject to drugs testing, and like most athletes and most sportsmen, there's a window in which they can come to your house to do a test randomly, or what normally happens is they get us at Pro Tour events or TV tournaments. And how this works is a very simple formula. So the games will be going on at the time, there'll be 16 matches playing over the 16 boards, and then all I'll do is I'll say, right, we want the next loser on board 4, and then they'll come and wait by the board. As soon as you finish, they'll just say, sorry, you've got drugs testing to do, and off you go. From that point, you'll be assigned a chaperone who will go everywhere with you for, I think it's 8 hours they're allowed to do it for. So for 8 hours, you'll be going around with the chaperone, they'll be watching everything you do. Yeah, it's a tedious process. And to complete the process, all you need to do is simply have a wee in a cup. However, there are a few rules and stipulations that go with it. You must wee a certain strength. And what I mean by this is if you've been drinking loads of water and stuff, you know it's like if you drink loads of water, you get that really clear wee. That's no good to this test. It needs to obviously sit a bit longer, so there's no point going into the test, chucking loads of water down your throat and hoping to get it done quick. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately, because it has to have a certain strength for it to count. The other rule that's in place is they need to watch you do it. And to do that, what you need to do is you need to take your t-shirt and you need to tuck it right the way up to your chest, holding it with your chin so that you can't slip anything inside there. And your trousers need to be all the way down to your knees. So yeah, you do feel a bit exposed here, so if you're a bit shy, this ain't for you, I'm afraid. Once that's done, you need to get yourself a nice pair of marigolds, and yeah, it's time to seal. So you seal it all up yourself, you check all the serial numbers, you seal it in the boxes so there's no contamination, no one else can interfere with it, and you are responsible for doing all the sealing and making sure that everything's checked and that you're happy with before you sign off to say that's your sample. But what is it they're checking for? Well, they're checking for a couple of things. They're checking for recreational drugs and also sports enhancement drugs as well. There's a list here on pdpa.co.uk with a full list of everything here that you need to watch out for, along with checking your medications and also guidelines from the UK Doping Association. So in short, yeah, we do get tested and it's quite regular as well, but it's at random points. I've been done a couple of times. I know people that have gone in and been in there for 5-6 hours because they couldn't get that wee strength going, so it can be a drawn out process. I think last time I was in was about 45 minutes, so it can also be short if you haven't gone to the toilet recently.
Edgar TV.
If you found this video interesting, useful, or you just feel sorry for me, hit the subscribe button and follow Edgar TV. I will be reporting on my season going forward as a professional player, and yeah, many other things.